It's time to organize. Hi guys, welcome back. Today I'm going to be reorganizing my entire book collection. I just went through my entire updated physical TBR, so I thought the best thing to do right afterwards was to reorganize everything. Since the majority of my books were off the shelves anyway, no better time. So my game plan is, first, I want to document everything that's on my physical TBR onto my Goodreads. I want to try and be more intentional about reading books that are on my physical TBR and not buying more books and utilizing Kindle Unlimited as much. I mean, obviously I'm still going to use Kindle Unlimited, but I need to get this under control. So I'm going to document those, and while I'm doing that, I'm also going to possibly unhaul some books from this collection and also possibly from the rest of my book collection, ones that I've already read. There probably won't be many of those, so don't get your hopes up. I'm going to try my best, because I'm also trying to bring all my books back into my room, because for a while I had all of the books that were in series in my office. And honestly, I started to forget that I had them. And majority of my favorite books are series. And I want to have them in here with me because they're my favorites. So I need to figure out a way to try and get all of these books in here on the 3 shelves behind me and on one spinny one that I have in the corner. So it's going to be a feat. We're going to be here for a while. But general checklist is document my physical TBR, unhaul as many as I can stand, organize and sort somehow, and then put them back onto my bookshelves in a way that doesn't look like shit. That's today's video for you. Okay. There's one singular ray of sunshine. Great. Also, I was going to be cozy today and wear a sweater over my t-shirt. It's 75 degrees outside today, so that is not happening. But hey, at least this is a festive t-shirt. Happy holidays from your neighborhood Spider-Man. Oh, your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. Can't forget the friendly. I went ahead and cleared off my shelves off camera to spare you from the embarrassing amount of dust and dog hair that were on my shelves. You're welcome. Anyone that knows me will know exactly what movie I'm putting on right now, but I'll give you about 5 seconds to guess. Elf. Literally amazing. I watched this every single day my freshman year of college. Movie's on. Let's get to work. This is actually on there. Oh, I love it. And it has a 4.23 average rating on Goodreads. That's iconic. Apparently I've already read this. Oh, I remember this now. Wow, I thought I hadn't read this. Guess take one off of the physical TBR from the video before. And the other thing, I forgot about these. These were next to all the Harry Potter books, so I didn't even think about grabbing them for the physical TBR, but add these too. So take off Confess and add Fantastic Beasts and then Crimes of Grindelwald. Okay, all of my physical TBR is now documented. So it's time to organize. Okay. I still don't know where to start. Okay, I have this kind of organized organized. All of like the final organization stuff is going to happen as I'm putting things on the shelves. Generally, series, literary fiction slash like classics right here. I don't really know what to do with them. Fantasy vibes, like standalone fantasies, holiday seasonal reads, another literary fiction, but also historical. I don't know. I felt the vibes and they're in there. More fantasy. The ones all the way over there, like all right here, is romance, in addition to literary fiction that has strong romance plots. And like there's more romance back here. My singular manga One Piece, dark romance, and then mystery thrillers. I have a stack back here. And I think the first thing that I need to figure out is what I'm gonna put on my rotating shelf, because before I put all my book of the month ones on there, but they only took up 2 shelves and I have 4 on that thing. So I feel like I need to pick something that's going to take up more space, or else I'm not utilizing the storage that I have in here. And I'm leaning towards my standalone romance collection outside of my favorite authors. So like Emily Henry, Abby Jimenez, those, they can stay over here. They can stay with the cool kids. But a lot of the others are probably going to go on the rotating bookshelf. They still get a cool spot, but they are going to be a little isolated. And then everything else we're just going to have to figure out. But I really need to take a break. My back, she is not good. Lauren Roberts, why did you make Powerful so much shorter than all of your other books? Let me know. I always forget how long doing a full bookshelf reset takes. It took me 4 hours today. I wholeheartedly believe that I could get all of this done in about 30 minutes. I was so wrong. I also keep rechecking my watch, how we can like do a viewfinder for my phone, because I've already filmed this outro and I accidentally left the viewfinder on my watch. And the little side dial turned and it was gradually zooming in the entire time, and not just a little bit. Y'all were like in my nasal cavity. So like now I'm paranoid and I just like keep checking. So if I keep looking at my watch, that's why. Anyways, so I finished all my bookshelves. I'm actually really happy with how they turned out. My main bookshelf is primarily all my favorite series, my favorite authors, and books and other series that I want to get into. They're like my highest priority on my physical TBR. And then over in my corner on my spinning shelf, I have romances, literary fiction with heavy romance plots, holiday romances, and then just a bunch of hardbacks that I couldn't figure out what to do on my main shelf. So they're just gonna live over there. And then I am unhauling a few books. There are some books that I have not read that I'm not going to. Some books that technically don't really belong to me. I need to get them back to their correct owner. And then a stack of books that I've already read and I just don't want them anymore. Or they're like duplicates and I already have other copies of them. And some of you might be wondering, Lauren, how in the world did you fit that many books onto your bookshelves that are just in your room? Like you had so many that were just laying out on your floor, and I shoved them in the back. I shoved them in the back of my main bookshelf. They're just chilling. And I was trying to like tell myself, oh, I'm just using them to add more depth and dimension. Nope, it was a last-ditch effort to try and fit all of the books in here so that I wouldn't have to make a last-minute change and reorganize everything and then take books back into my office. Like I was determined to have all of my books that I own in this room. And I did it. Is it the most efficient system? No. But do I care? Also no. But I'm really happy with how everything turned out. It definitely feels a lot more like me. All my favorite books and all my favorite authors were in a completely different room, because that's how the system worked in my head. Like all series were in my office and then all standalones were in here. And that just didn't make sense anymore. So this just feels more like me and I'm a lot happier with it. Also, I did not add any of my decorations or trinkets back onto the shelf because I'm going to be decorating for Christmas very soon, and I don't know how many of those decorations are going to make the cut once the decoration stuff comes out. But that decorating is going to be in a video, so you'll see how it turns out, and I'm so excited. But anyways, thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!